some post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police. Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for handover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra, A, B, C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe, but please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
It's here, Poirot. The murder took place in this street. Grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
Don't dilly-dally, Poirot. Japp will be waiting for us.
Over here, it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
Is Japp being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Indeed, Poirot. We were used to seeing you judge people with more discretion.
Japp is in a good mood. I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
The last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30. The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
A little too easy, don't you think?
You like complications, don't you? Well, this time you may be disappointed.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
It's not just any railway guide. It's an ABC. It's open at the letter A. There are no prints on the book. Red liquid is oozing out. No, it's just some strawberries that are losing their juice. They probably come from... There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf. She has a packet of Play cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell? She has a packet of Play cigarette next... This poor woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood. I can't see any other mark on the floor. She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle. The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop door. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out. There are cigarettes packets. The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene. Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
So, Poirot, any news?
So, an ABC guide with no fingerprints, but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
Dash! A puddle! How clumsy. This place is run down. This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime. Dash! A puddle! How clumsy. This fruit and vegetable shop has a front row seat, therefore an employee might have noticed something. This fruit and veg... Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt. She has a packet of Place cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell? It's not just any railway guy. It's open at the letter A. There are no prints on the book. Red liquid is oozing out. Is it blood? No, it's just some strawberries that... The counter is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them. murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt. The door is locked. Nothing suggests any sign of a fight. The till does not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it. It would be best to examine the rest of the till. It is blocked by something. Ah, a mechanism has just made a fan click. It is blocked by something. It would be best to examine the rest of the till. The till is full of money, but there is something strange. Something is hidden underneath. Something is hidden underneath. Something is hidden underneath. I need to find the code. I need to find... I need to find the code. 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 Something is hidden underneath. Something is hidden underneath. I need to find the code. I need to find the code. I need to find the code. I need to find... She has a packet of play cigarette. This poor woman. I can't see any other mark on the floor. The till does not appear to have been touched. Ah, a mechanism has just made a fan click. It would be best to examine the rest of the till. The till is full of money, but there is something strange. Something is hidden underneath. I need to find the code. 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 The door is locked. This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime. Dash! A puddle. How clumsy. till does not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it. Ah, a mechanism has just made a fan click. The till is full of money, but there is something strange. Something is hidden underneath. This must be the key to the back of the shop. Blood. An inscription in German. Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher. The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young. Did Alice Asher suffer from nosebleeds? What a strange box. It looks like you have to slide the slats of wood to open it. It is blocked. 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 This button appears to activate a mechanism. It is blocked. That should do it. A necklace of bright blue stones. Who is this young woman? To my dear Aunt Alice, Mary Drower.
Have you found anything?
The victim has a niece. We must find her. This interior is very simple. Mrs. Asher lived very simply. The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied. I've finished with this subject. It is blocked. Such a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry. I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked. It is blocked. These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move. These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move. These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move. These drawings appear to... These drawings appear to be attached. These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move. It is blocked. These drawings appear to be attached to... These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. These drawings appear to be... These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move. It is blocked. These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move. These drawings appear to be medicine. From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint. Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs. Medicine. Medicine. Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, and Dover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman. I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
£4 a lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, £4 only.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead. This woman appears to be a smoker. She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop. How much are your lettuce, please?
A lettuce? That'll be 5 pence, kind sir.
And what if I take 2?
Well, 2 are 10 pence, so what do you want?
Nothing, thank you. They do not look very fresh. Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
I do not quite understand. You work next door to each other, but you do not see each other?
It's true. I didn't see her all day.
I know that you went to the tobacco shop yesterday.
Well?
So you killed Mrs. Asher with a blow to the head?
No!
You asked for a packet of plays. She turned around to take it from the shelf and you hit her. 1 blow.
Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop. Strawberries, 6 pence a pound!
Hey, Poirot. I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop, if you want to question her.
Thank you, mon ami. Jaff had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable. How do you do, Mademoiselle Drower?
How do you do, sir? What's happened is terrible.
Is her grief sincere? She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile. you were very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
If you are her only relative, you will be the only one who inherits.
Sir, my aunt was poor. And in any case, I'm not interested in any legacy.
Yes, that is what everyone says. Hastings, please see this young lady home. I fear that it's quite impossible to finish our interview at present.
Poirot, what have you done? I've never known you be so brutal.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead. A bottle of... I will not get much more for the moment. The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him. A bottle of poor quality vinegar. I will not get much more for the moment. He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up. Red liquid is oozing out. Is it blood? No, it's... Mrs. Asher lived very simply. Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
Strawberries! Get...
Dash! A puddle! How clumsy. Dash! A puddle! How clumsy. This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.